Howdy Archer fans, Dennis here. Hey, I made a video this weekend while bow hunting in Sam Houston National Forest out of a tree stand, but the audio was very poor, so basically, okay, so when you select where you're going to put your stand, first of all, if you're hunting over a feeder or something like that, which I don't do, but then that would be easy. You would determine, okay, I'm a right-handed shooter, so if I'm standing here out of this tree behind me, my easiest way to shoot is, to the left, perpendicular. I can also step this way and shoot straight in front of me. What's difficult is turning and shooting to the right. So, pick your tree stand in a position that puts you where you'll be making the most comfortable shot. In my case, to my left or straight ahead. So, I would put my tree stand in a tree where I could have it at a perpendicular angle to where I think my target is going to come out, so that I can shoot to the left. So, the other thing is you always want to, especially if you're hunting deer or hogs or anything like that, because they have such a good sense of smell, they actually will smell you way before they see you, and even if they see you, they're not that concerned, but if they smell you, they're gone. So, you want to have your stand in a location that is downwind from where you think your game are going to come out or show up. So, the wind's out of the north and east, then you want to have your stand south and west of where your trail or your bait or whatever, wherever you think the animal's going to show up. Having said that, when you're hunting in the forest, not over a feeder, not using bait, you don't know. The animals can show up behind you to your right. Even though the main trail's over here, you don't really know where they're going to show up. So, I'm making a video.
Sorry.
So, you have to be prepared for that. Now, this weekend I found out I had my strap positioned too low, so I went to show you here. I went to turn one of my bow arms towards the tree and tried to drop back, and the strap interfered with my arm. So that's a problem. So what I did was move the strap up higher so that I could get a clean pullback underneath the strap without interference. And if your strap is too short, you may have to lengthen it. You may have to get a loop and put another section in there to give you some length. Unless you're just shooting over, hunting over a feeder, and you don't think there's any chance it'll come out behind you, then just do it, so you can shoot to the left. Okay, the couple other things I wanted to talk about. Because when you're hunting in national forest or public land, a lot of times you're not allowed to bait. I know I'm not national forest. So you can hunt trails and hope they show up. You do some calling, run tubes and rattling and stuff like that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But another bag of tricks you can go to is cover scents and scent lures. Of course, when you're bow hunting, you want to cover up your human scent the best you can. Make sure all your clothing has been washed in scent-free detergent, and yourself bathe, in scent-free soap right before you go. You might even want to wipe down, which when you get out of the car and get ready to go in the woods, I do. I wipe down and get dressed, right in the edge of the woods from my car. It really can make a big difference. Just the odors from your car getting on your clothing, the deer can smell that. So if you have to wear your clothing in the car and then get out and go, well, get some scent spray, some scent killer spray that kills human odors. Spray your clothing down real good before you head out. Concentrate on your boots also, in the areas where you sweat a lot, armpits, groin, head, pat, got to get everything, but especially those areas. So once you've done that, I like to use some cover scents. I like these pine scent wafers. They're, I forget who makes them. They're HS Specialty Products, I think. Hunter Specialty Products makes them. Come three to a package. So I usually hang a couple on from my pants, one up on my hat, something like that. So that helps. And cover scents, some people don't think they work, but they do help. Nothing works perfectly. If a deer is gonna scent you, if the wind's right, he's gonna scent you, But all these things help, help your odds. Nothing's perfect. There's not a perfect world here, but cover scents do help. Bathing helps. Scent spray helps. The other thing you can use is scent lures. I like to use scent lures. They do two things. They can attract deer, get them to come by your stand, give you a shot at them. They also help to cover your scent. Typically, it's recommended that you take scent lures, which can be like these little orange Tinks bombs that have a wick hanging out of them, or you can buy just the little wicks that you hang on a branch. They're like little cotton or some kind of fiber wick that you dip into the scent, whatever you're using. Since it's pre-rut, I typically use just straight doe urine for scent lures. You hang them upwind of your stand. So when you're walking upwind of your stand, of course, you have to be very careful because you're going to leave some kind of scent trail. Because you're walking into the area where you're expecting the deer to come by. So you want to walk, have your boots sprayed with scent killer, not touch any of the brush with your hands and whatnot as you go by. Try not to. And then I like to also use covered scent on my boots. And I use either raccoon urine or fox urine, fox pee. So you can take and spray it on the bottom of your boots or on the side a little bit, and that'll help you cover your scent when you're walking into an area that you don't want to leave a scent trail. So you get those scent. You walk into an area, you get, you can also use them as yard markers. Put them at 20 yards, put them at 30 yards, wherever is helpful to you from your stand. And so let's say the wind's coming out of the north and east, so you're gonna put them north. Put one in north 20 yards from your stand. Put one east 20 yards from your stand. Put another one on right in the middle. And what the idea is that the wind is going to bring that scent past your stand, which will help you cover your scent, and it may attract some, deer from behind you, downwind of you. And if it does, then hopefully that will help to cover any residual scent that you had on the ground. And then bring them by your stand for a shot. So you're trying to pull deer from downwind, and you're set up on a trail upwind that you think deer will be using. So you've got two different possibilities there. That's about it on scent, lures, and cover scent for now. One other thing I wanted to mention is when you pick your stand location and then the stand position, you're going to, like I said, pick the position of the stand. In other words, where it's oriented on the tree, north, south, or whatever. You're going to pick that mainly for giving you the best shot at where you think the deer are going to be. So that doesn't always work out best as far as where the sun's going to be, because I like to have the sun behind me generally, especially if it's still hot like it is here in Texas, through October sometimes. But it doesn't always work out. So, like Sunday I was in a stand and I had the sun kind of in front of me most of the afternoon. So they make these kind of like an umbrella shade thing attached to the tree behind you and over you that you can kind of tip down a little and give you some shade. That helps. Having a visor on your hat helps. So some things you can do there about the sun. Scents, lures, cover scents, position of the stand, position of the strap for making a shot. Yeah, I think about that's all I want to cover for today. So, thanks for watching.